everyone, my name is Malaya 9. I'm an investor IBH Investment Bank. Let the money work for you, okay?
So I'm gonna show you how to become investor, how you can invest and have an asset that will generate weekly income for you, that you will be able to withdraw legally with a Bank of Malaysia. Before we jump into this deal, I would like to remind you that investments always involve risk. When you invest into financial markets, you risk to lose your funds. Please don't forget about it and only invest the money that you can afford to lose. So let's go into ideal anti-crisis plan. What is your criteria of choosing investment project? Would it be invest in funds and holding it for a few years? Or you prefer to invest in some deals that will generate income for you on a weekly basis so that you're able to withdraw your profits from the first week? If you pick the second option, so what kind of project do you prefer? What kind of industry do you prefer? Do you prefer to be part of a Ponzi scheme that pays big profits and eventually collapses? Well, maybe this is a good deal for you as well, because many people making fortunes in Ponzi schemes. There are many scams out there, but don't forget that you need to be in the very beginning in order to make big money in scams. This is first. And second, taking risk to lose your reputation and lose your friends if you do one of these money games. In the end of the day, it's going to be up to you whether you want to pick the first option or the second one. Personally, I never invest into scams. I only invest into transparent, real deals in real financial markets. So if you pick the second option, what market do you prefer? Do you prefer crypto, stock, or maybe Forex? Well, if we talk about crypto, we know that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are highly volatile, and the market is not mature yet, so there is not enough liquidity in the market, so that millions of people around the globe could join some opportunity and have enough room for everybody to make enough income, right? Then, if we pick the second option, stock, it's very difficult to set up account. There is a lot of regulation. KYC is pretty tough. Whether you register yourself in American company or in European company, it's a hassle, and it's extremely difficult to find some deal that, again, millions of people join and benefit from. So the last market would be Forex. Forex is the biggest market out there with about $5 trillion liquidity each and every day, and you can make fortune in this market. There is enough money in this market for everybody. Even if millions of people join some opportunity, there is a room for everybody to make money. So we pick the last option of Forex. There are different kinds of investments into Forex. The first one, which is probably the most popular on the market, is buying a robot. So you buy a robot, you buy some algorithm, do some initial setup on your computer, and then, depending on the market movement, you need to constantly do some adjustments. Otherwise, you have a risk to lose big portion of your investments. So this kind of investment is good for those who know how to trade, who know how to take care of your Forex brokerage accounts. So this is why it's not for me, because I only pick the deals with full automation. The second option is 100% automated system with ability to withdraw your deposits. So I pick the second option, and most of my friends also pick the second option. So we come to conclusion that we want to be in the Forex industry. We want to have some system that millions of people from around the globe could benefit from and could run their business on full autopilot. But you need to be very careful, because if you trust your money to some individual trader, not only you can lose the money, you can also lose your friend, your trader friend, because there are many stories when people take your money and they never return money to you and they disappear, right? So the second scenario is some big Forex companies. They manage your funds. They not necessarily have a license to do this, but they manage your funds. They can run for a couple years and then they just turn out to be scams. We've seen this in the field for many times. So this is why personally I pick the last option, which is a bank platform. So I'm quite sure that out of these three options, you would prefer to choose the option on the left. So if you choose to be a professional investor, you need to find right opportunity which will give you green light, not yellow, not red light, but green light, so that you can stay assured and secured that your money is not lost. We pick the bank platform. So let's jump into the deal. There is an anti-crisis plan 2020. It's not a secret that now most of people on this planet, about 3 billion people according to statistics, are self-isolated because of coronavirus. So this is extremely important now to find some real deal, and we found this deal. It's a trading company from Hong Kong. They developed some advanced technology algorithm, and they made a strategic alliance with investment bank from Malaysia. I'm not gonna mention the names of these two companies, just because we are not allowed to put their logos and we are not allowed to put their names on social media. This is why I do this presentation without their names. But if you get really interested in the deal, so you just get back to the person who shared this video with you, and they will give you more specific details on this opportunity. Okay, when we talk about the bank, what is so special about the bank? There are many banks in the world, so why would you trust a bank? First of all, we are not talking about some ordinary bank. We talk about a bank with a charter capital of $100 million, with a successful business history of 11 years, with a license and regulation from Malaysian government, and with a reputable ownership. There are two gentlemen very known in Malaysia and Southeast Asia who run the show, and you can check for yourself and do due diligence to find out more about the ownership of the bank. They have real big famous corporate clients because it is investment bank, so they don't deal with individuals. They only work with the corporate clients, or they deal with individuals only if they bring big money to the table. And because it's a bank in Malaysia, they give you direct access to interbank, and they provide liquidity, so they are a liquidity provider with a license. They are licensed liquidity provider. This is why this business model is scalable to multi-billion dollars. What is the minimum investment that you can do? It is $1,500 US. You can buy one unit. Maximum amount of units per one account is 100 units, which is $150,000 per one account. Minimum withdrawal amount is $200. So once you accumulate $200 on your back office, you can withdraw your money. And what is the profitability? What is the profit ratio? Since March 2019, when the platform was introduced, they've been generating in average 5 to 15% per month. Now, because of the crisis, the profitability dropped a little bit, but it's still quite good. In March it was about 6%. In April we expect to get bigger numbers. How to deposit and withdraw funds into this deal? Everything is done through USDT. So the way they do it, actually, you transfer your USDT to finance account of the bank, then the bank converts USDT into fiat money and put the money into Forex. Okay, some people may think that Forex is a very high risk market, and maybe you have a lot of friends who lost money in Forex. I agree, this is true. I personally lost money multiple times in Forex. I know it's a high risk market, but there is something special about the system of the bank. First of all, 8 out of 10 deals are profitable, so they have very lucrative and very advanced technology with a big winning rate. But what is more important, they open up 2 positions at the same time. They open trading account for you, and they also open hedging account, insurance account. So because they have secondary account running for you at the same time, in case you lose on your main trading account, the loss of this account get compensated by hedging account. So you end up your trading day either with some winnings or with a break even. How popular is this program? Well, I can say that it is extremely popular in Asia. Many Asian countries, they raise tens of millions of dollars. So totally, I would say they raised few $100 million already. Markets are very big in Thailand, Singapore, Japan, Indonesia, Vietnam, Hong Kong, China. These markets are the biggest ones for the company. And people who promote this opportunity, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Or even there are some top leaders making even more than $1 million a month. And European markets are just getting started. Only few people joined from Europe, and so far European market is wide open for this opportunity. So why this program? Why would we pick this program? First, it's because of reliability of investment bank. And I've been working in this industry for more than 10 years. Never in my career I had a real opportunity by real investment bank. So I think it's very precious, and we need to take big advantage of this deal. Second, the company provides us with a hedging account. So we have a minimum risk of losing money, because even if we have some losses, we get compensation by hedging account. Number 3, the bank open up personal accounts in MetaTrader 4, MT4 for us. So you can download application on your smartphone, and you can actually track all the transactions and deals happening on your account. Number 4, we can withdraw the funds even before the contract expires. So we make a contract with the company for 2 years, but if you need to pull out your money within these 2 years before the expiration, so you can do this, and you just need to pay a penalty of 33%. But it's still very good, especially for those people who need to withdraw money for some emergency. Number 5, this opportunity generates weekly cash flow. So you can invest into this, and you don't need to wait few months like in other Forex deals until your positions close, because in this deal they open up position for very short period of time, like half an hour, maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half. So basically every week we see 1 or 2 trades, and the next day after the trades we see real profits in our back office. So we can make a withdrawal request, and next week we get money in our USDT wallet. And number 6 is a huge potential of affiliate program. Like I told you, in Asia this program is very, very big, but in European market nobody knows about this. So there is a huge potential, and it is ideal timing to join this opportunity, especially now when we stuck at home and we are looking for lucrative opportunities. If you want to know more, please ask a person who shared this video with you to provide you with some additional information. Please do your due diligence, and I will be happy to see you next time. Thank you for watching this video till the end.